Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome back to yet another Smite request. I actually got requested playing Neith in any game mode and I luckily got her in Assault. It's not that I don't like to play her in any other game mode, but since I got her in Assault, I'll just make one in Assault. So I'd like to build her more of a mage hunter, so to speak, especially since it is kind of the game where I don't feel like I have a lot of opportunities to really do autos. If you look at the opponent's side, they have a Zeus, they have a Poseidon, they also have a Ur. Especially Zeus and Poseidon are just... You don't have an awful lot of time to do basic attacks to deal with them, because they will just Kraken or Chain Lightning you to death. And that's just very annoying to deal with. So I'd like to go for the power. And Neith is one of those gods that really can do that very effectively. Especially in Assault. Because if you kill someone, they will leave down this weave. And if you detonate the weave, you have even additional damage. And since it's only one lane, it's very difficult for them to, at some point, avoid the weaves. So that can be very effective. As you can see, my monkey is dancing. He has the best dance moves ever. I really like this one because of the monkey. That's also why I picked the skin always, because you have that monkey that can dance as well, which is awesome. So I went for the Brawler's beat stick. You might wonder, since there's no healer, why I go for the beat stick. I could have also gone for Jotuns. That is true, but since it's Assault, meditation is likely picked up. So if I get this Brawler's beat stick, then it's very easy to deal with it, to kind of surprise them with the less effectiveness on the heal, as well as the fact that they have a shark with his self heal. So that's also one of the reasons. And completely distracted, they actually already picked up a kill on the left side of the middle lane, because there isn't any other side. And as you saw there, good use of the weave, dealing a huge amount of damage to the Wheelish, but she has the beat, so she can avoid the Ares ultimate, and my ultimate will not deal enough damage. Maybe if it's fully charged, but at that point it will be body blocked guaranteed. So no use in using my ultimate at this point. So what do I think of Neith? I think she's pretty good, especially if you land your spirit arrow like I didn't. Then she can be even more effective. It was not the best option to go for. Luckily I had the beat, so I wasn't knocked up by that Kraken and was able to get out of the whirlpool. But since there is healing, especially with my 2, as well as the fact that meditation was used, not too much of an issue. I tried to go for an ultimate, hitting a lot, but it didn't do as much as I'd hoped. Slow jump on the Ul. If I noticed he didn't go for the jump as soon as he did, and I could have dealt a few more auto attacks, and maybe we would have been able to pick him up. But it doesn't matter too much, and as you can see, there is a weave in front of me, as well as a weave actually behind that tower, but I will not be able to reach it. Very difficult to reach it nonetheless. So at this point we can just pressure it a bit. If you look at how even the teams are, they have a lot of magical damage. They are all balanced, so to speak, for magical and physical damage. We also are balanced in that point. If you look at the range, the Approach has a lot of range, as you see there, picking up the Wheelish in the tower range. But the enemy Zeus has a lot of range as well. So that kind of compares to each other well. And the only thing I think is a lot better on our side, the Ares is just a lot more effective overall in Assault than the Chalk will ever be. And that's just for the fact that he has a cripple, he has his ultimate, especially his ultimate is very important in that part. Let's see, can we hit someone? Yes, picking up the Ul instantly, dealing a lot of damage with my one. As you saw there, I'm about 300 already at level 8. It's not even maxed yet. I don't even have boots. Come on. It's just an insane amount of damage, and that can be doubled if you hit a weave. That was, for instance, I think it was only one weave. I'm not sure, to be honest. But my 2 dealing damage as well. Able to secure that kill, of course. But again, meditation use, and again, so I won't be out of mana anytime soon, and the GG mode comes out already on the enemy side. I can just charge up that ultimate. Actually, I thought he was a lot... No, he wasn't as close as I thought. So kind of wasted ultimate at that point. A bit unfortunate. Kind of was looking for something, but not really too much. Especially since I do have a lot of gold. It doesn't really matter too much. I probably should have tried to deal a bit more damage to them, but I guess it doesn't really matter too much. So, if you look at the items, there are a few one I want to pick up. And since we are ahead by so much and it is going very well, why should I pick up boots? I don't need boots, I have backflip. Backflip. You can see, beautiful backflip. Glitchy and all how it is when you do it off the stage in Assault. But definitely, the Jotuns will definitely help out. I can use my abilities a lot more. Additional pen as well again. And 40 power. The boots would give 40 power as well, and being a lot cheaper would provide a bit more power overall, but the fact that I get cooldown reduction from my Jotuns, well, why not? I had enough gold, so why not pick it up? That didn't really matter too much, to be honest. I mean, I haven't been pressured all game, except for this Kraken, but this Kraken was more aimed at our Agni. As you probably can tell, well, he's gone. He took a trip back to hell. Or the volcano, I'm not sure. But he did need to keep his head into the game. His head's into the game. So, at this point, setting up 350 on the ultimate, fully charged. It's only rank 2, so it's not too much, and I don't have an awful lot of power, but still, it is a stun. 400 on the 1 already. 1 basic is enough to secure the ul, and only Poseidon is left for us to defeat. We're only 5.5 minutes in, and we're already at a tier 2, and we will probably get this one without a doubt. I can try to zone a bit, use my 2, heal up a bit, try to hit my spear arrow, failing miserably at it, and go back to the tower again. And we are able to pick up the tower. Actually, Nemesis going deep. I think that was beats used on Poseidon as well to get rid of the slow. And again, beautifully aimed spirit arrow on my part, but the backflip was on time. Something I like to do is put my backflip on instant cast. That way you can just hit it a bit easier, getting it off as quickly as possible, since the range on it is as important to look at, in my opinion. And I'll just try to body block, and she can choose run back to us or die to my unravel, my second ability. And I guess I really chose the last one. And a beautiful backflip to secure that kill as well. Is it enough? No! Well, it will be. It is enough, because the fleeting breath from the wash, enough to finish him off already. Ultimate hitting a lot. 400 already. It's only rank 3. I don't have an awful lot of power, only 80. So, it is a very high damage ultimate. So going for those high damage builds can definitely help out a lot. Nice suicide on the Phoenix. At this point we do need to run. If the Aurelish is going for that Suku, no, it doesn't look like it. If she went for the Suku or I would have probably needed to try and turn the 360 very quickly, or 180. I'm not sure what she was trying to do. Ooh, I was very late on the beats. The whirlpool prevented my backflip on the first hand, and then I used my beats to prevent the knockup and backflip anyway, but at that point it already had damaged me, so it kind of was too late. Just too late. Should have been a lot quicker on that one. But doesn't matter too much, as you can see. Already full meditation came out, as well as the sovereignty and the heal on my own. So just an awful lot of healing, sustain, as well as damage. But like I said, I think my idea worked out great, but the beasts were forced out and I am pulled back into the tower. Actually surviving for quite a long time. I used my stun, but the whirlpool as well as the well, at least the one from Ulm came out, and at this point I just have a lot more power. Again, not going for those max boots. I go into the shifters, provide some protections? Oh, it's just a lot of power. 60 power when you're above 50% health. And as a Neith, that's not too difficult, to be honest. I mean, you have, of course, the Unravel. So, why not? Still no boots yet. I don't feel like running is as important in this game. Usually I pick it up, but at this point we are so far ahead. I don't think it really matters if I go for the maximum boots or not. But as you can see here, shifters plus 20 power or plus 20 protections when I'm below 50% health. So this makes me very, very... No, it doesn't make me very tanky, but it's some protection. It can help out. I didn't walk into my reef, that is unfortunate. I wanted to go for that cheeky detonate, but they did not fall for it. Nice unleash pool. Something was used, the immunity frames, and she is immune to roots when she has her ultimate. But Zeus is not immune to damage. That's a lot of damage. So, can we chase up to them? I'll just charge up my ultimate, fire at the first one that comes in sight. Unfortunately enough, Ares is not quick enough to walk up to them to provide that chain, but it's still a good amount of damage. And since I do have the cooldown reduction on the Jotuns, it doesn't matter too much. Securing with it is very difficult sometimes in Assault, because when you are grouped up with all of you, it can be difficult to hit that one low HP target without someone else blocking it, especially if you don't have an awful lot of damage with it. Again, the detonation a bit off the mark. They retreated far enough. Well played on their part. I mean, you don't want to stand in the spirit arrow detonation and get hit by the arrow as well. That double amount of damage is just insane. Even triple, quadruple, depends on how many weaves you have laying around. But the potential on it is just basically one shot for any character. Something like Ice's ultimate, if you have fully charged Ice's ultimate, it does insane amount of damage as well. But if you have 4 weaves on the same location and fire those at... Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Nice. Was able to hit that spirit arrow finally. And as you can see, the power build works out fine. Didn't go for the auto attack build, and it doesn't matter too much as well. I'm not sure why I didn't backflip, but here comes the backflip. But you see, it didn't do as much damage as it used to do. And that's just for the sheer fact that I do have that those protections on my shifters. And an ult, not even fully charged, finishes off. Poseidon, go back to your sea, go swim. But I'm not going to tank this Phoenix. Everyone can just continue fighting like they please. At this point, I'll just go for that Phoenix. I could go for something else, but I think it's a bit better to go for the Phoenix at this point. Oh, it doesn't even matter anymore. I don't get the Phoenix because they already surrendered. It's only 11 minutes plus the half minute into the game, but we were already at the Phoenix. We would have gotten it before the 12-minute mark. And then you know it is a rough game altogether. Just an insane amount of damage coming out from the Neith, as well as my team. And the fact that we have an Ares helps as well. Ares very powerful. And as you can see, the music. Monkey dancing as well. Actually looking at the dance from the Neith. Can look at all day. Her nice personality and all. And he joins the dance as well. So as you can see, I have top damage with almost 12. No, I have not top damage. Actually, our Agni has the top damage, so well played on his part. I didn't do a lot of damage. I missed a few spirit arrows. If I hit those, I would have been top damage. Doesn't matter too much. We won the game altogether. They were not able to kind of sustain or deal with the amount of damage we had. And the fact that we have the Ares also helps out a lot. It forced a lot of beats early on because actually none of them have a CC immune ultimate except for Chalk. So then it's actually extremely effective because it forces the beats early on. And if you don't get the beats, you get pulled. And it also allows you to have less meditations on the board to deal with. Anyway, thanks for the request. Actually, there was a request by my brother to play Neith. He didn't really care about what game mode, so I figured why not Assault. So if anyone else has a request, please let me know. And as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.